Now, the problems don't have to make the numbers nice. I actually have tried to make these numbers of reason kind of nice for right now. Another way to kind of read this equation is it's y minus the y piece equals slope times x minus the x piece. So what's the y piece of the point? 5. Equals negative 1/4, that's the slope, times x minus the x piece. Negative 8, so that's going to be plus 8. Is that cool? X minus negative 8. And now you just clean it up a little bit. If I distribute this, I get negative 1/4 x. 1/4 of 8 is 4 goes into 8 twice. And then I add 5, y equals negative 1/4 x.
5, right? Yeah, I think the negative 1/4 goes to 8. You just
4 goes into 8
2
twice, times negative 1 is negative 2. Now, if you need to, now watch. I'll show you. If you need to, you can write negative 1/4 next to x plus negative 1/4 next to 8. Right? Because you're going to distribute negative 1/4 to both of these. And then you can just do this next. So you don't have to try to do it all in your head as you go. You can be kind of nice to yourself. Distribute, and then simplify.
So you put 8 over 1.
Yeah, totally. Exactly. Yeah. So negative 1/4 times 8 over 1. 4 goes into 8 twice. You just reduce it. Right?
Alright, you go back up for me.
Say again?
This is straight. I just want to see the rest of it. There we go.
So 4 goes into 8 twice. Times negative 1 is negative 2. Totally. Yeah. So right here you can see it a little better. If I put that over at 1, 4 goes into 8 twice. Negative 1 times 2, negative 2. Coolness. Now, so what's it apparently true? The 2 problems we've done so far, what 2 things did I tell you so you could actually do the problem? I told you the slope and a point. I love it. So you all, to find the equation of a line, because there's going to be a whole section that says, find the equation of a line, that does this shit. What 2 things do you need to figure out? The slope and a point. So, our first little different kind of problem. What if I said, find the, crap, I'm not used to it, equation of the line that goes through negative 1, 5, and 7, negative 1. I like it. I want you to try this. Think about what we just said. What 2 things do you need? Which one of those do you not know? Do you know how to get it?
No.
Shit! I'll let you guys try a little bit by yourselves here for a minute and see what happens.
Use the equation with this.
Say again?
Use the equation.
Yeah. So again, it's the same one we're using. And again, why do I sort of have to use that equation? Why can't I use the B one? Because I don't know the y-intercept. They didn't tell me 0 something. That would be B. That would kick ass. I could just plug it in mx to B and be done. They didn't give me the y-intercept. They gave me. Oh, I'm an asshole. So you got to use the uglier kind of equation.
So, for the y, do you plug this in?
Whichever one you want to pick.
Does it matter?
Doesn't matter. Because both those points lie in the line, it doesn't matter which one you use. So this one, just to warn you, is good. The numbers are going to be a little bit more disgusting. I didn't try to make it nice. people who can go up to 1,000 like that. Try again times 1,000.
So we're trying to find this,
Good, yes, trying to find the slope. I have points like crazy, so I want to pick one of them. You can pick either one. So points are covered. What I don't have right now yet is the slope. Yeah, good. Good, good, good. Not too bad. And then this one is over 1, the LCD. So yes, if you are somebody who does not like fractions, that's too bad. They are going to be coming up. Do better about it. Add, subtract, you need LCD. So I'm going to do it both ways. I'm going to pick one point and then show you that the equation is the same even if I pick the other point. So right now I'm just going to pick the first point that I saw, negative 1, 5. Check, I got that. How do I get the slope? Yeah, I didn't tell it to you directly, but I gave you everything you need to figure it out.
Are you doing the
put it in
y
the equation.
Totally, yes.
minus y1?
y2 minus y1 equals x2 minus x1.
Okay.
That's the slope equation. That's how you always find the slope between 2 points. y2 minus y1. Just like those last two problems on that handout. So negative 1 minus 5, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Oh yeah, so we got negative. It should come out to be negative 3/4. So negative 6 over 8. Of course, that's negative 3/4. Stop there for a second. Is that cool?
I got the same, I did something new.
Neato.
Except I didn't simplify.
Oh, okay, that'll work because you did the equation. You just see if you divide by this. It's the same thing I'm doing. Yeah, yeah,
Just
so you-
simplify.
I think I did the same thing she did. I just plugged all the
Into the y minus y1 equation? Yeah, because remember, the y minus y1 equals mx, that comes from the equation for the slope. So sure, you could plug all the shit in there and then it could go, because that's still just the slope equation.
I did too much work.
But I'm just going to directly use that y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So you should get negative 3/4 for the slope. So do we have the slope? Check. Do I have a point? Check. Sometimes I have a point. And so I used to call this, and I still do it apparently, once you get these two things, I don't care where they came from, you do the same damn thing. It's the SDT level of the problem. You do the same damn thing, you plug them in. Right?
And then the point comes from the first x and y.
Yeah, the point you picked. I'm going to do this again, picking the other point, and see if I get the same equation. If I don't, we must throw all of math out, and the rest of the semester, we can just go out to drink or whatever. It's a little early, but you know.
No, it's not.
So you're all like,
It never is.
please just make a mistake. Jeff." So now I get y minus the y piece. So the point I picked was this one.
This is right.
Equals m times x minus the x piece. Yeah, so it'll be plus 1 at the end, right? So now if you distribute, you get y minus 5 equals negative 3/4 x minus 3/4. And then I have to add 5. Boop. Negative 3/4 x. And of course here I have to do what? Oops, sorry guys. LCD is going to be 4. So multiply by 4, I get 20 minus 3, 17. Stay with me.
Try.
Every step we just took is something you should be able to do all day long. There were like 5 steps to this problem. If you think that's long, you are wrong. Right? how do I check this, by the way? How did I build this? I used that point to build it. How can I check this? I can see if the other point works. You guys understand what I just said? Because what's this line supposed to do? It's supposed to go through both of those points.
Right.
So if I plug 7, -1 in, this is my answer. Let's check it. If I plug a 7 in for x, oops, and a -1 in for y, is this true? You guys understand what I'm doing right now? The line is supposed to go through both of these points. So I'm going to use the point that I didn't use, and I'm going to plug it in and see if it works. If it doesn't work, I got the wrong answer. So -1, is that equal to -21/4 plus 17/4? What's -21 plus 17? -4 divided by 4 is? No. -4 divided by 4 is? -1. Yes, it works. So that is the right line. It does go through both points.
So you have to get the same answer.
Now, real quick, if I would have done this and I would have picked the point 7, -1 instead, I'm going to just do this real quick. I don't know if anybody already picked that point, but then it would be y minus the y piece equals m x minus the x piece, right? Now, it doesn't look like it's going to work, but it's going to come out to be the same line we just got. It has to. And now I've made myself a little nervous. So this will be -3/4 x plus 21/4, right? Then I have to subtract 1, which would be 4/4. So I get y equals -3/4 x, 21 minus 4, 17. Same equation. So why does it not matter which point you use? Because the line goes through both of them. It doesn't give a shit which one you use to find its equation. It goes through both. So I personally think that's enough for today. Next time, what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit more about how to figure out the strength of the relationship, and then we're going to have a little group work where you're actually going to make a line of best fit in groups. You're going to figure out a line of best fit. That's exciting.
And this will be on the test.
So you
It's
can,
3.3, so this will be on the test.
this will be on the test.
Is that also something we put 3 on our homework there?
Yes.
Take the elevator.
Should I have to take?
What's that? What's that? Oh, that's the one that's got too much stuff on it.
Bye, Jeff.
See you. Next Thursday. Yeah, 20. See you.